Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ditch the Drama Mama live webinar on mindfulness for mothers. I am so excited that you are here. This is my first time ever doing a webinar, so be patient with me on any of the technical stuff. I think I've got it all planned out, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we are here and gathered together. Just as people are coming on, feel free, just below this video box, there is a chat box. You can sign in with a whole bunch of different social media accounts and just tell us that you're here. Let us know what's going on for you today, how you're doing. And we will be getting started with the webinar content shortly. So let me just give a kind of a brief orientation to what we're going to be covering and doing today. So in just a moment, we'll get into like the formal teaching part of the webinar. And that part I'm thinking will last about half an hour or so. And I have a PowerPoint to share with you, but it's so much easier to kind of just like see the information and go through the information that way. And then I'm going to come back live from my living room and answer any questions that you have. And so I'm going to be focusing mainly just about really specific things we can do as mothers to take care of ourselves and practice mindfulness. And then at the end, I'll just share a little bit of information about the, about the Mindfulness for Mothers course that opens up today. And bear with me, I've been dealing with this cold and cough for like a month now. And so I have my water. I'm gonna hopefully not be coughing and everything through this, but oh my gosh, it's been an ordeal. So anyway, so I'm gonna switch over right now to the PowerPoint. So give me a moment to do that and get the screen share set up here. Okay, so I am assuming that you can see that now in the screen. So this, there we go. Okay. Okay, so there we have the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay, so I titled this presentation today, Ditch the Drama Mama, because I would bet that for a lot of us, the frustrating thing about motherhood is the drama, the dealing with the discipline and all of that, and that this is really what we want to to try to do as mothers, is get rid of that drama and just let it feel more easeful and calm. So that is what we are doing. So I really want you to think of this as time for you. I hope you can stay with me for a while, but I get it that you are a mom and maybe there's going to be like a diaper blowout or something that's going to pull you away, and that's fine. All of this is being recorded and you are going to be emailed a link to the presentation as soon as we are done. But I'm really hoping you can just kind of set aside this time. This really is for you, and it's about you as a mom and taking care of yourself. And you're in the right place today if you're feeling exhausted and overwhelmed, if you feel like you maybe lose your cool with your kiddos a little bit more than you would like to admit. I admit I have lost my cool with my kiddos. You're hoping to have less yelling and more peaceful interaction with your kids. Or maybe you feel like you don't take care of yourself in ways that are just truly nourishing and you want to learn some strategies. And I know a lot of these sound negative, and I always kind of preface this when I talk about motherhood. I'm not trying to like paint motherhood in this terrible light, but these are the things we need help with, right? Like we're never saying like, wow, today was just such an awesome day and we snuggled and everything went well. Like, can you help me? Like, we just enjoy it, right? These are the things that we really need help with. And these are the things that I think mindfulness can help us with. So I like to think of motherhood as a journey, and it's a common journey. We are all on this journey together. And so I would just like for, if you are comfortable and want to share what your biggest motherhood challenges are right now. So just go ahead and comment in that box just below the video screen. What are some of the things that you are struggling with right now as a mother? So what we can see is there's a lot of things in common, and I'm sure as people are writing those things, like we can all relate to that. We are going through this together, but it doesn't feel like it often. I always say, like, we were never meant to just mother alone in the suburbs the way we're doing it now. Like, we don't often have that, like that village and these mothers that we can connect with and like really honestly talk about the things that are amazing and the things that are really hard about motherhood. And but we can't, I mean, and we can do all that we can to connect with other mothers. But what I think has been most helpful for me, and I'll share a little bit more about my story in a minute, is that mindfulness can really be a powerful tool that helps us deal with the full catastrophe of motherhood. That phrase comes from Jon Kabat-Zinn's book. He talks about full catastrophe living, because that's what life is. That's what motherhood is. It's the amazing and the awesome and the terrible and annoying and just draining. Okay, it's all of it. And so how can we be with all of it? How can we embrace all of it? So let me just give you a little background about myself. I know some of you have been with me for a while and know a lot about me, or have even taken some of my classes, and some of you are brand new to me. So I just want to share a little bit about who I am. So there's me, and I am now the director of my own business, Brilliant Mindfulness, where I teach mindfulness to students and to teachers and to mothers. I am a Mindful Schools certified instructor, so I completed a 300-hour year-long training program with Mindful Schools, which has certified me to teach to K-12 students. I've been blogging for almost 3 years at Left Brain Buddha, talking about how to be a very analytical and left brain person, but still be very mindful. And I have taught high school for 17 years. I was in the classroom teaching a variety of social studies courses, including psychology, world religions, history. So if you have questions on the French Revolution, I can answer those too. And probably most importantly, I am a mother. I have 2 children, ages 6 and 9, almost 10. So let me share a little bit of my story with you. So that picture, I love this picture now. Usually my husband edits out these not so good pictures, but I still have this one. And it just, to me, shares so much of what I was going through in those early years of being a mom. My son is about just over 1 right there.